Good evening, everyone. Today's going to be a bit of a different video, different kind of video. I'm on my bed right now, or I'm kneeling next to my bed, and I'm holding my phone. I don't have a tripod, so I'm making it work. But I wanted to do a Trinket Box, or like a random item box video. If you follow the channel Relaxing ASMR, this was inspired by one of his old videos. It was actually one of the first I ever watched and thoroughly enjoy to this day. I can rewatch it and it still works. But yeah, I have this old cigar box. And it's got this light wood and a gold or greenish border with red all the way around. In the middle it has a lion. It has some emblems on the side in gold, stamped. It has this banner with leaves in gold, and the banner is red. And there's a crown in the middle with more words and a stamp saying where it was made. It has a sticker to tell you that it hasn't been opened. It tells you how many. And it has a metal latch. And it's got a little engraved design on it. You can see this has depth. La Aurora, hechos a mano, casa fundada 1903. The Aurora, made by hand, founded in 1903. República Dominica, Dominican Republic. Flor fina, selección especial. Fine flower, special selection. I don't know exactly what that means. I'm sure it has to do with what they use to make the cigars. I don't know anything about cigars. Let's open this. this skull made out of some sort of rock. It has some purple in the back. It's hard to see. It's got eyes, nose, and teeth. There you can see the jaw and the cheekbone. It's very pretty. Let's look at it a little bit closer in the light. Forgive my dry fingers. There you can kind of see that purple that I was talking about. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's greenish blue with some purple. I'm not sure that my phone picks up the colors very well, but we'll see. What next? How about this ring? It's a little cat. It's a cat. There it goes. And it looks like the cat is stretching. Sorry if this camera work isn't the best. I'm trying something a little new. So we have the cat ring. It doesn't fit me because I have huge fingers. That's as far as that goes. Even on my pinky, it won't go. So there's the cat ring. Cat ring. Here we have a wine cork. A wine cork. 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 A wine cork. If you didn't already see it, Snoop Dog on it. Snoop Dog. D-O-G-G. Snoop Dog. Snoop Dog. There he is. Snoop Dog, wine cork. Snoop Dog, wine cork. Here's another ring. This one is a simple steel ring with a hexagon design. hexagon design. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. This one does fit me. Here we have a toy from Burger King, I think, based on Batman Returns from 1992. When the back wheels turn, the umbrella spins. The umbrella has a white base with a red spiral and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 braces. The penguin is sitting in a yellow cart with waves or fire design and stars and a door handle. And the wheels have 5 pointed stars and are pink or magenta. On the back there is a blue and yellow penguin with 2 eyes and feet. And his eyes are blue, and his beak is also blue. The penguin is wearing a top hat, a black top hat, 2 pink shoulder pads or boutonnieres, one of the 2, and a tuxedo jacket with a white tuxedo shirt and black necktie. He looks angry and his nose is long. Here's a Green Lantern ring that I believe was 3D printed or plastic mold. It is green for the Green Lanterns. They use the power of will. They use willpower. Their motto or saying or oath goes, "In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. For those who worship evil's might, beware my power, Green Lantern's light." Green Lantern's light. Here's a wooden giraffe. A wooden giraffe. Oops. He has 2 eyes and 2 ears and 2 green antlers. His snout is pink with 2 nostrils. His head is his head is orange. I know my colors, I promise. He has green, yellow, blue, green, yellow, blue, and green beads on his neck. The body is orange and has 3, count them, 3, oh. It has 5, count them, 5 spots of blue. The tail is yellow string with a green and yellow bead at the end. legs are long green beads and smaller blue beads, and it connects to a blue base. There's a button on the bottom, a button on the bottom, a button on the bottom, and when you press it, he falls over. But don't worry, he gets back up and he's okay. Sleepy giraffe, awake giraffe. Oh, there he is. I got this in Mexico. Here I have a cheap bottle of green nail polish. It says Sally Hansen, S-A-L-L-Y, Hansen, in handwriting font, handwritten font. Restricted trademark. Insta Dry, spelled with an I. Insta Dry nail color. Verniz a Ongles. I don't know what if I said that right, and I don't really know what language it is. 9.17 milliliters, or 0.31 fluid ounces. There's a barcode. Chill out. I don't know. 526. It's a glass bottle. I've used this, I think, twice. It's an interesting shape, but I like it. Here is a 3D printed fidget. It has 2 shades of tan or brown. It contains an outer ring, 3 inner rings, and a core. Pretty cool. Here I have a fancy looking pocket knife made in China. It's got this cool wooden scale on the handle. It's got let's see if I can count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers, maybe 6. 5 layers, maybe 6. It has a natural wood, a green color, and a red color. And the metal is textured. It is textured and slightly rough. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes. Excuse me. Has a clip on the back with 3 holes. That is what the blade looks like. It is also textured. Pretty cool looking. Do you agree? This is a miniature cornet made of brass. I'm going to give you a lesson on the parts. Oh my gosh, the bell actually goes inwards. That's cool. I'm going to give you a lesson on the parts of a cornet and trumpet. This is the mouthpiece. This is a lead pipe. Here we have the pinky saddle and the tuning slide. The main tuning slide right here. We have the second valve slide. And also the water key, I forgot, is on the lead pipe and the main tuning slide. Or it's on the lead pipe, I guess. The first curve of the lead pipe. We have the bottom valve caps and the valve casings. We have 1, 2, 3 valve casings. At the top we have the piston buttons and the valve caps, piston valve caps. We have the, let me turn it over. We have the first valve slide, which would usually have another saddle for the finger right there. This does not. Then we have a third valve slide with the finger ring. Then we have the bell of the horn with the lip at the tip, or at the end. This has a shepherd's crook bell. It curves in like a shepherd's crook. This is fairly accurate to a real cornet, so I was impressed. I had to sneeze. 3 more items. Here I have a Obsidian crow or raven. He's got cool feathers. One, two, 3 lines, and his tail feathers are down here. Here are his wings. into the stone. He has nice feathers on his head as well, right? Texture of feathers. And a long beak. And count them, 2 yellow eyes. Piercing yellow eyes. This is a cassette tape. Sorry, I'm mouth breathing. A cassette tape of Metallica. Metallica and Justice for All, and Justice for All, with Lady Liberty with her sword and her scales being tipped by U.S. money, and her arms being tied down in the process and cracked. Metallica and Justice for All. It has Blackened, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds long. It has the title track and Justice for All, which is 9 minutes and 44 seconds long. It has Eye of the Beholder, 6 minutes and 25 seconds. It has the ever famous One, 7 minutes and 24 seconds. It has the Shortest Straw, one of my favorite songs, 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Harvester of Sorrow, another one of my favorites. Harvester of Sorrow, 5 minutes and 42, the second shortest on the album. The Frayed Ends of Sanity. The Frayed Ends of Sanity, 7:46. To Live is to Die, 9:48. The instrumental track, no vocals. Lastly, Dyer's Eve, 5 minutes and 12 seconds. I'm scared. I took out the cassette as to not harm it, and it has all the tracks here, and some portraits of Lars Ulrich, Kirk Hammett, Jason Newsted, and James Hetfield. Lars plays drums, Kirk plays guitar, lead guitar. Jason played bass, James plays rhythm guitar and sings. Last item seems goofy, but is cool to me. This is top of the world. Chops, cocktails, views. This was at the Stratosphere, on top of the Stratosphere in Las Vegas. I collect napkins from different places. I have, you can tell this one is used, some nice beads. The chandelier bar. The chandelier. That's a DJ Khaled quote. Chandelier. The chandelier inside the Cosmopolitan Hotel. Here is some confetti from the XS. The XS nightclub. XS nightclub. What a cool logo. XS. The XS. Like you have an abundance of things. You have an excess. And here's some confetti from that show that I went to. That's a funny story. I'm not going to tell it, but it's a funny story. I should not have been able to get into this club because it's very eccentric. But it was cool. And it's a great story. Let's put everything back in and call it a night. Sorry. Snoop D-O-double-G. Snoop Dog. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. This is very different than what I'm used to. I was testing my patience for sure, so I hope it didn't feel too drawn out. This is the longest video I've made so far. Let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching. Like I said, let me know. And tell your friends and family you love them. And I hope you have an excellent